Eatery. Super Turtle is celebrating Right the Wrong with a free outdoor concert this Saturday, 7 p.m. They'll be playing at the Panoramic Birkenhead viewing platform while you enjoy craft beers and fresco dining from the Junction Eatery. Check them out at Birkenhead this Saturday, March 19th, free and outdoors. Paul Everson starting at 7 p.m, Super Turtle 7:30 p.m, and the Fuzzies 8:30 p.m. Kiwi music for your ears. Stay tuned. KiwiRadio.nz. Chipper. Super Turtle! Welcome everybody to the Kiwi Radio podcast with your host Ralphie. Double trouble today with some Kiwi musicians. Kita and Brian Ladyman in the side rooms. The first guest that we have, you can check out Kita music at kita.co.nz. Brian Ladyman is also with us today. So I hope you enjoy today's show, starting off with Brian's tune called Balls. Oh yeah, I like the sound of that already. Keep it locked.
Crap. How many times do you hear people say, if I got lotto, I'd be rich today? If I'd been smart at school instead of trying to be cool. My folks, what they were talking about, but would I listen? No! La 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 la. And now I know that they were right. I could have been anything I like. Stayed at school and done the sums. Got a good job, not being so dumb. But it's not too late for you. If you got a dream, then you, yeah, make it come true. But how much do you want? How much do you need it? Have you got the balls to feed it? Have you got the balls to feed it? Need it, bleed it, and you feed it! And you'll find people who got it right, the power to do what they like, got the clothes and the right cut dress, wanna buy it, no stress, and that should have been you. Instead of getting stoned and full of booze, you could have been anything you tried, but you blew it all. Now your brains are fried. Hey, la 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 la. No, it's not just there for you. Let it slide and you, yeah! How much do you need it? Have you got the balls to feed it? Have you got the balls to feed it? Need it, bleed it, can you feed it? Don't be put up by anyone else. Go for broke and back yourself. The longer you procrastinate, you could miss that lucky break. But will you do anything about it? Looking back, no, I really doubt it. Blaming others, so it's not your fault. Finding reasons, stay out your hey, la 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 la. So what are you to do? Get off your ass and you, yeah, you can break through. How much do you need it? Have you got the balls to feed it? Have you got the balls to feed it? Need it, bleed it, can you feed it? Hey, la 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 la. How much do you want it? How much do you need it? Have you got the balls to feed it? Have you got the balls to feed it? Have you got the balls to feed it? Need it, bleed it, can you feed it?
Yeah! Rock on! KiwiRadio.nz, our first guest today. Brian Ladyman, also known as Marnie Mayhem. Welcome to the show, mate. Bit of punk rock.
Hey, mate. It's real old one, that. Pretty, quality was pretty bad. We did that in the bedroom, so, yeah, going back a while.
Awesome. Well, thank you for having... See what I did there. Tell us a little bit about...
Marnie Mayhem, we're a protest band, pretty much. A band of mates from 10 years ago, something. Just writing about anything that sort of took our fancy or wanted to complain about or take the piss out of or something like that. So, yeah, even today, 3 years ago, we did 2 years ago now, we did a song after this shooting at Christchurch, which went down like a bit of a lead balloon and we got banned. So, yeah, there's been a few people sort of reminding me about it today, that it was 3 years ago that it happened. Yeah, it was called Show Your Love, which, yeah, we got in a bit of trouble about. But
so wait, why did you get banned? Why was it naughty?
NZT on air just said we don't play that sort of material and we won't send that to any radio station and all of I think they can do quite a bit of control over the major radio stations, I think, because after that we wouldn't even get a reply from most of them anyway. Yeah.
Did you try slipping them $100 note? That usually works.
Well, I probably aren't that nice to them. That's probably...
Yeah. I mean, that's the punk rock attitude anyways. But welcome to the show. We do...
money or anything, I think. Yeah, that's the problem.
Not that I condone buying them out. I was just kind of joking. I'm not a comedian. But anyways, welcome to the show. We've got lots more to come from you. We also have kita.co.nz waiting in the sidelines. So we're going to go straight to their first song and have a chat to them. Brian, please have a drink, have a beverage, and stay in the green room, okay?
Good idea. Thanks, Ralphie.
And got a chocker full show, so let's just go straight into it. This is our second guest for today, called Kita. They got some new tunes that they'll talk about. First track is called Kiwi Radio NZ. Kiwi tunes every week.
Envy is an ugly thing with its twisting in between all these moments we try to see in the sky. Cast its shadow across our eyes. Silhouettes they turn. All these colors to shades of green. Shades of green. Shades of green. Shades of green. Envy is a hungry thing with its tantalizing bursting seams of distracting desire we never knew we had. Shades of green. Shades of green. Shades of green. Shades of green. All these colors, 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 shades of green.
the show, kiwiradio.nz, presenting Kiwi music. Same time, same channel every week. We have kita.co.nz, two of the band members on the phone right now. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Kia ora.
Kia ora. Where in New Zealand are you guys?
We're down in Wellington.
Wellington. Yeah. Awesome. I've been to Wellington once or twice. You've got a famous cafe cat, I believe. So is he still around? He, she?
Tell me about the cafe cat.
I don't know. Like everybody knows this cat apparently and always turns up at the same cafe every week. No, maybe. Okay. Well,
I wish I was.
Wellington, beautiful but windy. Welcome to the show. Very excited to have you, actually. And tell us about Kita.
Hey, this is Nikita. I've been writing music for a while. We're part of a trio with Rick Cranston, drummer from Little Bushman, and we write music together as a trio. We won last year, I think it was last year. Yeah.
Cool.
With Tommaso Caliba, who's an Italian producer and mix engineer, who's best known for working with Coldplay.
Wow.
Muse.
Sorry. Yeah, Muse.
And
we're just starting writing for the next album at the moment. We did one of summer shows before it closed down, so we got to play at, where do we play?
Twisted Frequency, and Tamaki Makoto, Muscle Lynn, Cape Estate, Hawke's Bay, Soundsplash. Soundsplash was the last one, obviously. Performance Arcade in Wellington as well.
Sells out there.
We had a couple more to go like that. Unfortunately.
Things happen, right? But maybe you can squeeze in some more studio time in the meantime. So these batch of new songs, we've been playing Kita music on the podcast before, but I'm unfamiliar with these ones. So album, is it?
Yeah, so we released an EP actually after the first lockdown.
Yeah.
And managed to tour it, and then we recorded our second EP and toured it last year.
Yeah.
So the tracks that we've sent you are from our album. Oh, sorry, did I say second EP? I mean album. I can hear myself talking, it's a bit confusing. So the 3 tracks we sent you today are off our album, debut album called Kita.
Yeah.
And I think the 3 tracks were Envy, which we just listened to, Dig Deep, and Silver.
Cool. And we're actually going to go through all of those songs there. Tell us about the next one, which I'm about to hit play in. It's called Dig Deep. What's it about?
Awesome. Dig Deep is probably the most, I guess, the closest to my heart on the album. It's got the most emotional kind of content for me personally. And it was written during the lockdown, and it's about visiting that drawer or that box we all have with all the sentimental things in our homes, and that many people did during the lockdown to, I guess, kind of confront old memories and old unfinished business, I guess, and then going through all of that processing, emotional processing, to come out kind of more evolved and new, I guess. And the music video I sent you was made by Tamaki Makoto-based artists, and it's got the metaphor of the butterfly going through the metamorphosis and the chrysalis and stuff, and then coming out a new person. So that's Dig Deep. So not being afraid of digging deep to confront those dark spaces in order to be a better version of yourself, I guess.
When you did dig deep into this box of souvenirs, box of nostalgia, was there something in particular that stuck out that really, lit the fire of creativity? Can you think of anything that maybe started a song or something like that?
Oh,
want to
right.
try and get the story, behind the music.
Yeah, right. Definitely for this particular tune, it inspired this particular tune. And I was going for really long walks and stuff along the South Coast. And the second verse was written, on one of my walks. But yeah, the tune itself is not about one particular memory or one particular person. I think it's just being overwhelmed by all of the information at once. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So, Kita, you are the singer and also lyricist for this three-piece. Now, Ed, you're in the background. And by the way, nice little room there with a room full of vinyl. Straight away, you got that Wellington vibe right there already. So, Ed, what is it that you do as part of this trio?
Yeah, so I play keys. So I play bass synthesizer with my left hand, and I play Rhodes with my right hand, and I also sing backing vocals.
Wow.
And for the writing process, it changes. For the album, we did a lot of collaborating for the writing, where Nikita and I would come up with an idea separately to each other, but in the same key and in the same tempo, and then we'd put them together and see what we made. And so we really created simultaneously, but from nothing, or from a container which was going to work together. And then from there, both workshop the lyrics and the melody and the form, and we would all do that in the band. To start off with, Nikita and I did most of the tunes like that, in that way. There was one tune album which I wrote in entirety myself. And there were some other ones on there which were tunes that Nikita wrote as songs, which we then workshopped with the band.
Nikita. There we go. That's where the Kita comes from. I'm starting to piece it together.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so I also, for the album, did the pre-production sort of stage, which was building up the demos to a stage where we could send it. We could build up recording it to a stage where we could send it to the mix engineer, and then also sort of go back and forth with him with mix notes, and I would do the creative mixing side of things to get the effects and the tones that we wanted, and a lot of the recording in my room, the stuff we thought we could do in there.
Sounds fun. Well, that's excellent. Well, welcome to the show. Again, it's kita.co.nz. Let's go check out their second track for today called Dig Deep.
I'm traveling light through days and the nights, leaving behind, shedding my skin. Layer by layer, I pack them away, folded neatly, sellotape boxes. I start to stack year by year, heartache by heartache. They hold hands, every split and every tear. These photographs frozen in time. Till the next season when I excavate, dig deep again. Till the next season I'll need a reason to dig deep again. Till the next season when I excavate, dig deep again. Till season I'll need a reason to dig deep again. I'm high hilltop, right at the edge. I find myself here holding my breath. Do you remember when we used to walk here, hand in hand, heart to heart? I start to stack year by year, heartache by heartache. They hold hands, a reason to dig deep again. Till the next season when I excavate, dig deep again. Till the next season I'll need a reason to dig deep again. I'm traveling light, seeking new sights, leaving behind the dullness within. Footstep by footstep, my body does follow, emerging new into the unknown. Till the next season when I excavate, dig deep again. Till the next season I'll need a reason to dig deep again. Till the next season when I excavate, dig deep again. Till the next season I'll need a reason to dig deep again. Till the next season when I excavate, dig deep again. Till the next season I'll need a reason to dig deep again. Till the next season when I excavate, dig deep again. Till the next season I'll need a reason to dig deep again.
Welcome back to the show. That is kita.co.nz, playing the juggling game here today with two guests. Shout out to Paddock in the chat room saying that he loves Ed. Sounds like you've got a fanboy there. Ed, do you play Paddock or something? Yeah, not sure. Ed is, by the way, it's too cold for robes today in Wellington. Great show, Ralphie. No, thank you very much for tuning in on a landline today. So first, landlines still exist. Absolutely. And we're actually going to go straight to the song, I think, and hopefully you stick around for more Kiwi music. We've got Brian Ladyman with his song called Empty Nests. Then Kita as well.
Morning, silent, deafening, 35 years of work all gone. No more possums, stoats, or rats. The ones we forgot about, cats, fantails, kingfishers, tuies, bellbirds, greetings gone from the breaking dawn. Feel so lonely and foreboding now, so damn quiet in the early morn. This year was a year of plenty of hatchlings having fun. 15 wax-eyes round our bird pub, total of none. Screeching more porks in the evening, early tuies at the break of dawn. Feel so lonely and foreboding now, too quiet in the early morn. Predator-free is the country's wishes. Many people are willing to help. But what about the dogs and cats? They were introduced as were yellowhead robbers. They really do not stand a chance. Cats both feral and domestic, running rampant through our land. Fantails, kingfishers, tuies, bellbirds, greetings gone from the breaking dawn. Feel so lonely and foreboding now, so damn quiet in the early morn. Feral cats are always hungry, domestic cats it's all. Feral cats kill birds to live, domestics it's their need to hunt. Give more thought to our natives, please, or this will be a catastrophe. Keep all your moggies in at night, or no more will our birds be seen. Keep your cat inside from sunset, feed it well and give it love. Then we can destroy the ferals without upsetting the local folk. Give more thought to our natives, please, or this will be a catastrophe. Keep all your morgies in at night, or no more will our birds be seen. Predator-free is the country's wishes. Many people are willing to help. But what about the dogs and cats? They were introduced as well. Kiwis, Kiroos, yellowheads, rabbits, they really do not stand a chance. Cats both feral and domestic, rampaging through New Zealand. Bring back the birds! Bring back the birds!
Bring back the birds.
Bring back the birds!
Brian, welcome to the show again.
Yeah, okay, mate. Hear me.
Tell us about that song and great use of field recording there. I really like the sound of nature. I really do.
Sounded pretty rough, but no, I live in the bush and we've been catching and killing possums, rats, stoats, everything for about the last 30 odd years out there. And we volunteer in the parks for the pest free and stuff. Yeah, that was the second song I wrote. The first one was more against the anti 1080 protesters who really don't do much. But anyway, yeah, so that's where I was going with those. I was asked to write that for somebody about the cat because they're getting really bad now. The domestic cats that are getting dumped out, the kittens are getting dropped off and they turn into cats. And yeah, they're just terrible for the birds, for the native birds. But we're not allowed to kill them or anything. We're meant to catch them and then see if they're microchipped and try and find their owners. This is with the parks as well. They've so it's all a bit of a drama.
Yeah, that 1080 stuff is nasty. I have a friend who also lives in the farm, and they had 2 dogs. They sprayed next door, and yeah, dogs passed away because of the 1080. It's a sad story.
Yeah, well, yeah, it depends which side of the fence you're on, but yeah, I'm more into the native stuff. You know, if you want to let your dog run through the bush, I mean, be kiwis and everything as well. So good luck to you. But sorry about that, but that's what I think.
Yeah. You do have a fanboy there, Brian, in the chat room, Paddock, saying bring back the birds. Absolutely. So what's next for you, Brian, in terms of your music? Tell us about it.
Well, we've had to break up with the lockdown and everything, and our guitarist, this is Marty Mayhem I'm talking about, and yeah, Jeff, he's managed to buy a house in South Auckland, amazingly enough, and he's now
How?
pregnant, and they're having twins, so he's building a recording studio out there because he's going to be sort of where, instead of coming here where they used to come, the boys, there's just 3 of us, and Ant lives in town, he's at Newmarket, so we were sort of recording here, and we'd spend the day out here in the shed pretty much, so that's why they all sound pretty rough. But yeah, we've probably got about 40 odd videos on YouTube now, but we've been together for about 10 years, so yeah, it's just more of a hobby. We've really enjoyed it, just make music together and stuff like that. And I'm always writing, I've always got songs, I've always got something in my head, and normally I get Jeff with me, he's a guitarist, and we just managed to sort of put it all together. I do it on an acoustic or something, or or I'll get a bass beat or something like that. Write out the chords, and we argue about it all, and then come up with something that's totally different generally. But what's the other song you got for me there? Because I don't think any of those I sent you. But
I've actually been in touch with you a few times, and I have a lot of your music, to be honest. But because we actually simulcasting on a sister radio station called Up FM, everybody. So if full spectrum dance music, actually, head over to upfm.co.nz. We've hijacked their uns music with our Kiwi tunes, but they're used to it by now. I've been doing it for years with them, so love it or hate it, I'm around. But yeah, no, Brian, we'll have to catch up another time. You've got a bunch of music, and I'm glad you're getting into it, getting creative. That's what it's all about. Yeah, we all love music. We're all doing this for our passions. So I thank you for sharing your 2 songs today. And final plug, where can we find you on the interwebs?
We're on everything. I mean, we're just Marnie Mayhem is on. We've got our own, our own website. We're on YouTube.
I think I
if you
found
go
you
on
on
Linktree-
Bandcamp, right?
No, we're not on Bandcamp. No,
Mhm.
that's probably the only one we're not on. Is that one you should be on, is it? I don't know.
I like Bandcamp. Yeah, I really do. I always I find
got-
genres, good genres there.
Some of our old songs are on there, but yeah, we got a bit more sort of cutting edge and better quality and stuff with a lot of. They're both really old songs, those two. But all our newer one. I mean, even if you want to show your love for today, if you found it, but you might.
Well, do me a favor. Definitely send me some more music via emails. My email is always open to you. Also, what you can do, if you head over to kiwiradio.nz, we've got a new feature where anybody can do a shout out, including our previous guests. We've had a few doing gig shout outs and things like that. So head over to kiwiradio.nz. There's a big fat red button that you can press. In fact, one of our guests, Super Turtle, who is the audio engineer from Earwig Studios, wanted me to plug his show this Saturday. I'm going to play a little sting that I created in like 10 seconds. I told him, dude, if you want to plug a show, give me 3 weeks so I can actually plug it on multiple podcasts. But yeah, if you're over in Birkenhead, there's a free and open air show with multiple indie guests. I'm going to play you a teaser right now of what you can expect. So that's this Saturday in Birkenhead. You'll listen to this, Super Turtle. Check them out. Celebrating Right the Wrong with a free outdoor concert this Saturday, 7 p.m. They'll be playing at the Panoramic Birkenhead viewing platform while you enjoy craft beers and fresco dining from the Junction Eatery. Check them out at Birkenhead this Saturday, March 19th, free and outdoors. Paul Everson starting at 7 p.m, Super Turtle 7:30 p.m, and the Fuzzies 8:30 p.m. Kiwi music for your ears. Stay tuned. KiwiRadio.nz. Yep. Being on the show, stay cool, stay creative. We'll catch you another time, okay?
Yes, mate, no problem.
Feel free to hang out in the green room and continue your beverage there. We'd love to hear you.
Thank you. See you.
Thank you.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. See you soon. And that's our first guest, Brian from Marnie Mayhem. Go check him out. And we're going to go to our second guest now. They're waiting patiently in the side room. We've got Kita and Ed making some cool music, guys. Check them out, kita.co.nz. I'm going to play the next track called Silver, and then we'll have a chat to them straight after.
Turn the lights on to give us something to see. Let me slowly tell me, what do you see in me, in clarity? Silver covers everything. Looking teaches us to sing. Conclusions bouncing just like light. In a universe made of mirrors, pupils of starlight. Turn the lights on. Tell me, what do you want to see? That's the key. It's what you'll be. Believe whatever you want there to be. Then breathe life into thee. Silver covers everything. The king teaches us to sing. Conclusions bouncing just like light. In a universe made of mirrors, pools of starlight. Creation bursts from time itself, it's splitting at the skin, curling up into the universe, finding everything it's in. I see you make, I see you create. Silver covers everything. Looking teaches us to sing. Conclusions bouncing just like light. In a universe made of mirrors, pupils of starlight.
I really appreciate everybody hanging out every week to our Kiwi music. Kiwi music show. We really give it our everything. So shout outs to regular Kiwi Bear, who's just joined us during his dinner, asking who is this clicky, catchy beat? Well, it is Kita. Go check him out, kita.co.nz. They are from Wellington. He's saying he's loving the blend, so that's really awesome. Kita, welcome back to the show, and Ed is also here. Welcome, everybody. And we will call them straight after this next track. I just want to plug again, Super Turtle will be in Birkenhead this Saturday. If you want to know, if you don't know who Super Turtle is, have a listen to this song right now. It's called Right the Wrong. And then I'm going to have Kita talk about their record collection, maybe some of their favorite tunes or something. We've only got a couple of minutes left, so thank you so much for tuning in to kiwiradio.nz. I'm your host, Ralphie.
There was never any question. There was something going on. There was never any question. Trying to right or wrong. And it's come to my attention. You're always right and never wrong. Just say it's fact when it's opinion. Please keep it short and not too long. On and on and on. On and on and on and on. On and on and on. On and on and on. There was never any question. There was something going on. There was never any question. Trying to right the wrong. And it's come to my attention. Black and white still mixed to grey. Just because you keep repeating, nobody gets to have their say. On and on and on. On and on and on and on. On and on and on. On and on and on. There was never any question. There was something going on. There was never any question. Trying to right the wrong. On and on and on. On and on and on and on. On and on and on. On and on and on.
Welcome back to the show. Check them out, Super Turtle. They also have a recording studio in Birkenhead. Check them out, earwig-studios.co.nz. They've got this really nice tape desk and everything, and a really cool echo chamber. Kiwi Bear, Keta is spelt Kilo India Tango Alpha.co.nz. Kiwi Bear is saying Keta is such a road trip tune. Down a secret hidden bush track to the most amazing waterfall just for the Kita song Picnic. This song I miss. And they're saying that Super Turtle sounds like David Bowie. Yeah, they really do. So check them out. They'll be in Birkenhead. So this Saturday, if you want to enjoy some live and free music from 7 p.m., it will be in Birkenhead. And I want to shout out our previous guest as well, Ots. And let's hear from them. They sent me a message, and what does it say? Let's play it.
Hey, this is Ots. Hey, check us out on all streaming platforms to be updated with new music and shows. You're listening to Kiwi Radio. .nz.
That's cute. Thanks, Ots. I really do appreciate that. Ed, welcome back to the show. And we also have Kita. Thanks for being with us and showcasing your music. We've got one more tune from you called Private Lives. Tell us about the song. What is it about?
We recorded it in the lockdown, and it was, I think a lot of people thought this, or maybe it was just, I think a lot of people thought this, but staring out your window, wondering what your neighbors are up to, and just realizing that you don't know what's going on behind closed doors for people during really hard times. To be honest, like some of those thoughts got pretty dark, like, oh man, this would be a terrible time to be having a terrible time being in lockdown in your homes, or not even having a home really.
Yeah.
And so, the lyrics to the song are about, I guess, just being with a bit more compassion because we don't know what people are carrying in their lives. And the music video, which I came up with the concept, but it was made by Mark Russell, it is real fun, real hopeful, and real nice. If you get a chance, you should check it out. And thank you, Kiwi Bear. It's Kita, K-I. And the tune before was...
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was Silver.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
So if you've just joined us, this is also available as a podcast for a limited time because of web drive, web space. But you can check it out and we'll rotate. We've got we usually do like the last 10 episodes and then it'll kind of rotate to the newer ones. So if you want to check out the last 10 episodes, head over to kiwiradio.nz on the front page. We've had all sorts of guests from New Zealand, but we've also had guests in Australia, even Canada and London. So there we go. But we are like 90% Kiwi. 90% Kiwi. We've got Wellingtonians in the stage today, center stage, and this is their track Private Lives. And I still want to talk to Ed about his favorite records because if you're watching the video replay, he's got a really cool vinyl collection. Actually, Ed, before we get into the next track, pull out a random vinyl. Let's play a game.
Okay.
Everyone loves games. I'm gonna play. Okay, vinyl roulette. And I want you to put on your voice and tell me why that record is amazing in 3, 2, 1.
Easy. This is A Quiet Divide by Rian Sheehan. He's a good friend of mine that lives over in...
Wellington. I know Rian.
Yeah, lives in Wellington, yeah. And it's just beautiful, cinematic, ambient, dramatic. As you can see, you can actually change the different.
This is why I love vinyl, guys. That's so cool. So if you're listening to the audio replay, there's a cutout of Rian Sheehan's, I guess, head, and there's some inslips with some beautiful artwork of mainly mountains and things like that, and you can interchange it. The cover. That's really smart. I need to play some Rian Sheehan.
Yeah. This is really lush. And I played on the release tour.
Oh,
we did
did
a
you?
tour
There's a little
around New
factoid.
Zealand, and yeah, in like big halls and stuff. It was really epic because we had what was it? Like a string section and a choir and all this kind of stuff. Anyway, and I played synthesizers on most of it, and just one track I played piano on, which was an experience because like I never played sort of classicalish sort of piano, but this was definitely that, and it was like kind of I had a little click in my ear, and I had about 8 pages, and someone turned the pages for me, and I don't seem to work for this, and it was funny because like I'd be playing at like Michael Feller Center, and I'm like, yep, I'm starting to get an itch on my wrist, and I'm like, oh, I've got to itch it, but I can't stop playing, and there's no breaks in the tune, and I'm like, wow, that's right. I was like sitting in my room and I was practicing this, and I'm like, someday I'm going to be in the Michael Feller Center playing this, and I'm like, wait, I should probably think about playing since I'm playing right now. This is actually the time I was thinking about before, which I'm now thinking back to.
Yeah.
Oh shit! And look at my fingers, and they're like going, and they're on autopilot, and I'm like, oh, I should probably jump back into control because I don't trust them just to do their own thing. And I'm like, and 3, 2, 1, jump back into control, and then we're feeling a little safer again. But it's funny moments that can happen when playing.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much again for Kita for being on the show. Paddock is in the comments saying, love the Rian Xian and that he had the Paradigm Shift album. So I need to dig some more. Wellington's, there's 2 hubs that I really find interesting in New Zealand. There's Auckland, which tends to be like kind of indie rock, maybe reggae and all sorts. Wellington is at like indie bands, and then Dunedin as well have got this really unique thing happening. But yeah, I love the tunes coming out of Wellington, Kita. Thank you so much for being on the show. Yeah.
Thank you for your support in Aotearoa
sure.
music, man. Seriously.
No, seriously. I'm
Thank
so
you.
passionate about local music. And yeah, we do this every week, everybody. So thank you for hanging out. And Kita, hopefully stay in touch, stay cool, and stay creative.
Cheers, Ralph.
Oh, guys,
Kia-ora.
thank you. And that's pretty much the show. We are streaming on kiwiradio.nz as well as upfm.co.nz, and our time slot has run out. So everyone for listening in, and we're just going to kick off with this last tune by Kita. Check them out, kita.co.nz. Remember, it's Kilo India Tango Alpha.co.nz. Anyways, guys, stay tuned.
The view from the windowsill, almost see, almost hearing toy cars travel up the hill, their light disappearing. Stars lit up from afar, you can see through the trees. Quiet headlights of those right beside me. You wouldn't know what was through those doors. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know what lay upon those floors. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. She remembers 1325. The world has passed her by, now she's waiting to arrive. He must stay inside, he is fighting to survive. And strength he must regain to look life straight in the eye. You would know.
Turtle is celebrating Right the Wrong with a free outdoor concert this Saturday, 7 p.m. They'll be playing at the Panoramic Birkenhead viewing platform while you enjoy craft beers and fresco dining from the Junction Eatery. Check them out at Birkenhead this Saturday, March 19th, free and outdoors. Paul Everson starting at 7 p.m, Super Turtle 7:30 p.m, and the Fuzzies 8:30 p.m. Kiwi music for your ears. Stay tuned. KiwiRadio.nz. Chibber. Super Turtle! Woo! And that's the show, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Kiwi Bear is saying Kita is amazing. It's like young Enya 2022 with a splash of Bjork. It's really good, Kita. Really, really good. Kita.co.nz. And I want to say thank you again to Brian Ladyman for joining us today as well. And if you want to hit the rewind, make sure to download the podcast, kiwiradio.nz. We've got a couple more exclusive shows on our website. Shout outs to mikeandthenight.com, streaming twice a week. It's a call-in show. Anything you got in mind, give Mike a call. mikeandthenight.com. And there's links on our website, as well as Supreme Cannon doing an exclusive show on kiwiradio.nz. And if you want to be part of the community, make sure you head over there now. There's a button. You can record up to 30 seconds. It can be anything. It can be a song request, a shout out, some news, whatever you want, and we'll have your voice included on the radio station. So that's it, folks. And I want to say thank you again to our sister radio station, fm.co.nz, a really cool community there as well. My name's Ralphie. Everybody stay creative. Same time, same channel next week. Bunch more Kiwi musicians to come. Enjoy your evening. Take care.